right, for the first time ever, we are here when Goodwill opens. Sorry, it's kind of bouncy, but look at that line.
That's awesome, though. We've not been to the Goodwill bins right at 9 ever. We're always like 5-10 minutes late. So let's go get in line.
Door just open. Let's go.
Okay.
They are letting people in. The carts are going to be all gone. Hustle, hustle, hustle. We're actually here on the day, like the day that we're filming. We normally film on Mondays, but we had a busy week and it was Labor Day. And we didn't feel like coming down here, so we'll see what it's like first thing when they open. All right, I got a cart. Look at all those carts. I've never seen it like that. Let's see what they got. So I just found this bag. It's pretty decent on the bottom. It looks legit, but I will look it up when I get home and check because I'm not super familiar with Michael Kors, but it is really pretty. And then I also found this really cool pillow sham. So I'm gonna look and see if I can find its twin over there. But I'll dig through that in a minute. I'm gonna keep going around the edges because these are where we find all the non-linens. And it doesn't look like anybody's going after quilts this morning, so I'm just gonna work my way around here.
All right, time to start picking. These are just sitting out here on top. Music book. I'm just gonna grab them. I'll look at dates and stuff later. What is this? We'll put that back together in a minute. So we're gonna go through these books in a minute. I haven't had to dig too crazy yet. A lot of what I'm looking for has just been up on the top, like that right there. Oh, that one's pretty toasty. We'll grab it. We'll see if we can get it straightened back out. So I think this time around, I'm gonna try to find some really crusty books that are just falling apart and show you what I do with them when the cover is just not salvageable, when you just got to basically make a whole new cover, and show you how we stage those up. Maybe we'll take another little trip to the shop. Just found a little black frame down in the bottom of these books. I'm gonna take that. The glass is still intact.
So I still haven't found the twin to this, but I did find this really cute pillowcase. Look at the embroidery on that. That is so pretty. I'm gonna keep digging in here and see if there's any more treasures. All right, so we've got Battenberg lace. And then I found this beautiful embroidered piece. Looks like it's a tablecloth. And then I found a pair of these, and they are, they've got initials and this beautiful, looks like tatted lace, and then embroidery. And there's a pair of these. Oh, and pot holders. They've got a few fuzzies I'm going to take off, but these are really cute. All right, I had to go across where I was just picking to find this quilt. It looks like it's hand stitched, but I don't know if it's mass produced or not. But the colors are really good. Look how cute that is.
7th grade math, it's bringing me back. This is the book I had. We're gonna leave that there. I don't miss it. Okay, last video around, I asked about vinyl. I found a few records here. I'm gonna grab them. There's a whole set of Harvard classics over here. Perfect. I think I've got them all. I've been picking so fast because I'm hoping they change these bins out after a little bit here. Don't see any more in here. They're just all nice and neat right there on the edge. We'll go look through them in a minute.
So here's a fun granny square. This has like fall colors. So that one's really cool. I haven't found one in this colors in a while. Here's a chenille. I think this, I saw a few stains on it, but it could be a good cutter. I like the pattern on that. All right, I just found this. I think it's so cute. I don't know if it's homemade or not, but it's definitely ready for fall.
Now we need to see if we can find some cookbooks. I haven't found any cookbooks yet this morning. It's really piled up in here today. All right, let's discover this together. I was digging. I found like all this old music. Let's unbury it. It looks like it was in this book. Modern music and musicians. Let's see how much of it is actually here. I think most of the book is right here. I just need to put it back together. This one here is fun. The American Singer. It's like a children's songbook. It's got a lot of fun art in it too. I always love it when I can get some art in any book. Showing up early has paid off. I think I've got enough books and vinyl for the day. This is probably about $40 worth just by weight. These books here, though, the Harvard Classics, tons of great stories in these. They're all older. They've got some good age to them and a little bit of art in every one of them. These ones are from 1909. Let's check them and see if they're all published. I think it's a set, so they probably all should be 1909. A little bit of art in that one there. Yep, 1909. So let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 books. This one here that was all falling apart, I'm most excited about. Modern Music and Musicians. I think I found all the pages that were out there. Deckled edge. I'm going to take it home and see if I can get it back together, because I think it'll be worth it if I can get this back with the binding. It's got a couple little tears and things, but let's see if we can find a date. Might be hard pressed to find a date on this. And we have found it. 1912. But just so much great ephemera in here. I need to see if I can go through and get the pages back together, how they go. And then maybe we'll figure out how to glue it up. There's lots of guides online on how to restore old books. This one might be worth it.
I don't think this is super old. It says Classic Pooh Gund, but I think it's so cute, and I love the little sweater. This would be cute on a Christmas display at the shop. This is kind of cute. It looks like it's homemade. It's not hand sewn. It's a little bit faded, but I love the colors in it, and I like this fabric on the back. I always like going back to look through this. I've already been through this particular bin, but I just found this cute little tote. It looks like it's homemade. It's got little pockets on the outside. It's got a magnet closure, and the twill fabric is really cute. So I don't recognize this brand, Sweet Honey, but it's really cute, and I love the detail on it. It looks a lot like Matilda Jane, so I'm going to grab it and take it home. It's size 6.
I didn't really get a chance to show you the vinyl either. Let's take a look, see if we've got anything fun. Actually, I think we got quite a bit of good vinyl here. Comment if you see any vinyl. I don't know what kind of condition they're in. I haven't popped them all open and looked to see if they're even going to play. This one here is out, but I think a lot of people are just using them for decor.
All right, just found another Afghan. Zeb and I are looking together. And
it's bigger than I thought.
You know what, though? That is a weird, long, skinny. I'm going to leave that.
Okay.
I like the colors, but the size is odd.
I thought it was half this size.
Yeah, that's weird. Zeb's digging for me, and he found this really pretty Kelly green Afghan.
But with the holiday seasons coming up, I think these really do work well for like tree skirt situations.
Yeah, that one is really good. I think I'm going to grab that. Or you're going to grab that. Almost passed on this one. This one looks like a crib size quilt, but this one is good. That's so pretty. I love all the detail on it, and the coloring is good.
I got a trusty blanket on it. Last time I left my books just up against in the cart, I had someone going through them and cherry picking my books out. So if you cover your cart, less people are bound to go through your pickings. Let's see if we can find any treasures in the decor over here. Oh, a baseball bat. No, that's pretty toasty. Looks like we got a pretty good selection of bags today. Someone donated a bunch of scarves at one point, or they just had a collection of scarves and they weren't selling and they brought them to the bins. Last week we found a pretty fun pair of boots for Eliza. Found a clock in here, but it's been through the ringer. This face is super scratched up. And it's missing its top finial, so I think we're gonna leave it here.
All right, Zeb, we consolidated down to one cart. How much did we spend?
$82.
$82. But I think we did pretty good. We'll take it home and show you guys everything. We're also gonna do some mystery boxes, so we'll get those done.
We are back at the shop. We have a lot of stuff that we still need to go through from Joy and Diane.
We have Christmas wrapping paper. We should probably just take that home because
Star Wars Christmas, yeah.
Let's save that.
Okay, we're gonna go through these boxes. We're gonna have some mystery boxes made up, and then we're also gonna just pick some out, some of our favorite pieces to sell in the Saturday thrift haul.
Okay, so while we are at the shop, I had to show you guys some cute new things that came in. We have these overalls, and they are darling. They have cute little patches on them. And then I'm super excited about these sweaters. I'll drop the link for them below. But this is a one size fits all sweater. I would say it goes up to at least a large. And isn't that so cute? I'm excited to have one of these for church. I always like a nice cream sweater that can kind of go with anything. And I also think that this sweater would pair really cute with those overalls. I'm gonna unpack everything from Joy, and I believe this is from Joy too, possibly Diane, but I know the salt and pepper shakers from Joy, and then dropped off books for Zeb. I'll get everything out on this end so you can see the things not from the bins, but that we are including in this week's haul. Okay, so this is all of the things that came from those two boxes. Super cute, lots of fun stuff for the haul this week, and then those books from Tony, which we'll add to the books that Zeb found this week. So one of the things I like to do while I am listing stuff, I'm gonna be photographing all that stuff here in a minute for the website, is just a little afternoon project. So Zeb purchased this clock for $5 last week at the thrift store. It's got 2 drawers that open and like this weird spongy paint finish. So I'm gonna paint it in DIY's Petticoat Pink. I haven't used this in a while. And then we're gonna be using, not these ones, let me find it, these paint inlays. So the ones with the circle so the knob can go in the middle. And this is the Petite Fleur in pink. So let's get started painting. So I've got the second coat of pink on here. After that we've got the second coat of pink, I'm gonna lay down this paint inlay. So now that these are on here, I'm just gonna get the back wet with a damp cloth. And then as soon as it goes back it's not translucent. What's the other word?
I would just say when it lightens up.
When it goes back opaque and you can't see the detail as much, that's when it's dry. You get it wet again and peel it back. All right, so I'm just gonna get the back of this wet. You can also use a mister bottle and then peel it back, and the design is in the paint. I'm gonna lightly distress with sandpaper and bring out some of that original green, and then we'll be ready for clear wax. I'm gonna seal up the DIY Petticoat Pink and the IOD paint inlay with DIY's clear wax. So now I'm just gonna clear wax it. I'm just gonna be careful going over the inlays not to overwork it because you can smear them. And then we'll let it dry. And I'm probably not going to buff over the inlays, but I can buff all the other areas, and this will be sealed and ready to go.
Fun bins haul today. It was nice being there first thing in the morning. I actually found a lot of really good old books, including that music book that's all blown up, and some records. I hadn't been expecting to find vinyl the week after talking about needing some, but we did.
Sometimes you just gotta put it out there in the universe. So like also next week I wanna find $1 million.
Oh yeah, put that out there.
I was excited to finally get through the things that were given to us for the shop. So we will have some mystery boxes live when this video goes up. So be tuning in for that. And if you like this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Jami Vintage for more
DIY
and thrifting. We'll see you on the next episode.